All right, example A asks us to find the area of a parallelogram, and they kind of give us the easy part here. We have the distance across the top, which is our base, and we actually have our real height. They gave us the height of the parallelogram rather than the slant distance here. So to find the area, all we need to do is take the height times the base. So area equals base times height. So we get 15 times 8. Well, 8 times 10 is 80, so half of that is 40, and we have 80 plus 40, that's going to be 120 inches squared. All right, example B. Example B says, if the area of a parallelogram is 56 square units, so we have our whole area here, 56 units squared, and the base is 4 units, base is 4, then what's the height? Well, remember that our formula for the area of a parallelogram, area equals base times height, right? So we can use this formula and just plug in the information we do have. In this case, we actually have the area and we have the base. What we don't have is the height. So we're going to plug the area in first, 56. We're going to call these, well, we'll just say U for units, squared, equals the base, which is 4 units, times the height in units. Yeah, so now we're just going to divide both sides by 4 units, and this will cancel. And 56 divided by 4 units, one of these units, U squared, units squared is units times units, right? So if we divide 2 units multiplied by each other by 1 unit, we're just going to end up with one of those units left on top and the other one's gone. And then 56 divided by 4, well, 56 divided by 2 would be 28, so divide that by 2, we get 14. So we have 14 units. Nice U there, Laramie. There we go. 14 units is equal to H units. So that tells us that our height is 14 units. So from here down to here will be 14 units. Yeah? All right, example C. Example C, if the height of a parallelogram is 12 meters and the area is 60 square meters, how wide is the base? So this one's very much like the last one, it's just the inverse. So this time we have our height, and this is 12 meters, and the base, no, I'm sorry, the area is 60 square meters. So we're going to do the same thing as before. We have the area is the base times the height. So we have 60 square meters is equal to the base that we don't know in meters times 12 meters, which is our height. So we'll divide both sides by 12 meters. That'll cancel. 60 square meters divided by 12 meters is going to be 5 meters is equal to the base in meters. So our base here then is 5 meters long, which means my parallelogram is way out of whack. It really should have been much more sort of tall and skinny if I was going to make a better sketch here. Let's do something that looks a little like this. Probably would have been much more like that then, right? Much taller than it is long on the bottom. Doesn't really matter. Formula still works. All right, there we go.